Om Shanti, guys. Hi, everyone. This is Olga with you here. You don't even imagine how hard it is to record 10 minutes video. I just had a lot of questions about meat, through my astrology, Jyotish consultation, Vastu, Ayurvedic, consultation, because everything it piles up to one questions about your health. And actually, eating or not eating meat is part of your health because you consume your meat, the meat, into your body. But first of all, I wanted to tell you that this video doesn't have an intention to make you to do this or that rather than is more for your information, and it's for you to make your own final decision and or choice or go online and research. Because the funny thing is that we, being humans, we don't have no idea how the simple things about our body, how our body function. We don't have to have a medical degree in order to know simple things about our own body, right? We still don't, we know other things, much smarter. But okay, we'll start from teeth, mouth, mammals. We're mammals. Omnivores, herbivores, carnivores, we all have teeth, right? But our teeth are different, between all these three mammals. Let's talk about it. Basically speaking, we have teeth of herbivores. However, we have some sharp teeth like a canines. That's why they call us omnivores because of just these four teeth. Sharp teeth we have are made to bite on the food. The main teeth are molars and premolars to grind down the food as digestion starts in your mouth with saliva. From point of Ayurveda, you have to drink a solid food and eat liquid food. Um, I'll explain about it later. Let's look at the cow's teeth and compare to human's teeth. Most teeth are molars and premolars, right? As I said, cows has only incisor teeth on front, like we do. They don't have canines. For some reason, human decided if they have canines teeth, which I meant for tearing and grabbing the food, then they can eat meat. But if all our teeth will be canines, like cats or dogs have, tigers, you name it, then yeah, 100% we made to eat meat, But here it's kind of question, like why we're not having all the canines like dogs and cats, yeah? So basically, our extra canines teeth are for just for us for better digestion, for better, to bite on the grab on the food. I don't know, you name it. Research it. Yeah, research pig's teeth as well. Next, digestion system. As I mentioned before, our digestion starts in our mouth, but most food in the human body gets digested in our stomach. Where carnivores have completely different digestion system, even though their food is also getting digested in the stomach, but they have completely different intestines. Okay, guys, and the length of the intestines is different. The length of the carnivore's intestine compared to the body length is generally shorter than of an omnivore like humans, yeah, or herbivore. This is because carnivores typically have a more simplified digestive system, as meat it's easier to digest than plant material. Omnivores like humans and herbivores intestines are way longer than carnivores intestines. So basically speaking, if we eat meat and it gets stuck in our intestines, we it creates like a different diseases there, like cancer and other. So if you compare carnivores and omnivores intestines, human intestines like can reach up to 30 feet long, where the biggest like dog, for example, up to 9 feet long. Biggest I mean largest dog, like a kind of like a human size, if it stands on both feet, like a Great Dane or Irish Wolfhound, it's up to 9 feet. Compare, guys. So if imagine 30 feet is like three-story house and 10 feet is like one-story house, right? So imagine the difference. That's why the system is different. The digestion system, omnivores, herbivores, herbivores and carnivores are different, because of this intestines we have, because actually the procedure of digestion itself. The funny fact is that doctors saying when you're young you can eat meat, grain your meat as soon as you're like 7 months old. You won't believe in it. That's what he's saying. And then when you're older, like, oh, you have to stop eating meat or just cut it like once a week maybe. Funny thing is, like, if it's not healthy for us, why should we eat, this thing? Think about it. And found online, the issue with meat consumption is not necessarily that it ruins human digestion, but rather than consuming large amounts of meat has been linked to certain health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Some studies suggest that high consumption of red or processed meats in particular may increase the risk of health problems. So, do you think you should eat meat at all and include into your diet? Okay, just think about it. So basically, meat is piling up into your intestines and creating mucus in there. It's like a pimple inside you, which is about to pop out. And it's cancer, right? You cannot do anything about it unless you're going to like doctor and he offer you chemo, surgery, or you can go to Ayurvedic specialist to do some body cleanse specially designed for that as well. There's a lot of millions answers to you. Yeah, so let's start from not just eating corpse. Yes, I call meat corpse because it's really the meat, it's a dead body of someone. Humans have meat as well, right? We have meat. When body dies, we call it corpse. We call it corpse, but we don't like to call it corpse meat on our plate, right? No, ignorance, biggest sin in Santan Dharma. If you look from the subtle point of all that question, and then people, when they kill animals, animals get stressed, nervous, feared, and all this goes into their nervous system, nerve cells. And when we consume meat, we're becoming more angry, more nervous. We don't even know why it's happening, but that's one of the reasons. It's like a puzzle all over. Another factor, why would we eat someone who has eyes? Yes, we kill plants for our food, but our system is designed that way, digestion, teeth, and all that. But we are conscious being. If we're eating someone which has eyes, it has a cautious, then we're basically eating someone like us, like pigs. Many countries they don't even allow to eat pigs because it's like cannibalism, right? It's like you eating the same because they have the same organs, intestines, and all that. So some people eating chickens, yeah, chickens, they're not mammals. They belong to the class of apes, which includes birds. But parrots is kind of like a miniature version of the chicken, right? And people sit down to their favorite parrot bird, at the dining table, and they eat other bird next to them, like chicken or turkey. Just think about it. It's crazy. It blows my mind. We not supposed to eat them. That's about it. That's how I understand that. Whatever you not or not, Sanatan Dharma, in Sanatan Dharma, the main sin is ignorance. Ignorance, it's when you know you're doing something wrong, but you continuously still keep doing it. In result, bad karma to you, bad karma all around you, and then everybody's like, oh, why do I have such a hard life, right? Yeah, just try to not eat meat for at least 1 week or a month. Well, at least 1 week. Try 1 week, okay? And see how you're gonna feel it. Or if you already eat meat, try to eat it consciously, imagining piece by piece that you're eating this and that corpse, that baby, meat, whatever, you name it. Acknowledge it and see what's gonna happen. And last but not least, everybody asking about cavemen. Guys, cavemen ate meat, blah, blah. Did you know they live up to like 35, 40 years old? Yeah, because it was a wild world, but they didn't have such a conscience as we have right now. Because there are 4 yugas, Satya, which is Krita, Treta, Dvapara, and Kali Yuga. We live in Kali Yuga, and it's completely different time. People were born in Kali Yuga to release the most of their negative karma and understand that the life laws like they understand the life laws through transformation of their conscience. Cavemans, they were like animals with a low conscience. They were surviving, living up to 35, 40 years old the most. Pigs are omnivores as well. They would eat meat, but only if they were forced to. But they will not live long as well if they will just eat meat, like humans, So that's why I think we're not like omnivores, we're more like herbivores. And you guys have to think about it because research, do your online research and stuff like that. Cavemans, I don't even want to talk about it. We live, I believe we are more conscious right now. Don't you agree? Than they were like in the beginning of Kali Yuga, where like people still think. My son comes from school and he still thinks that we um we came from monkeys or whatever. I'm like, so why still or gorillas, whatever, while monkeys are not becoming humans time right now, But people sometimes somebody tells them they believe. Please think for yourself. Please look at your teeth, look at your body, look at your digestion system, look at the animals who eat meat at their digestive system. My throat already hurts. Probably will record in Russian tomorrow. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for listening me. Click likes on my YouTube video. More people, more likes I'll have, more people will hear this video, and more people will start thinking and processing in their mind if they're doing right or not right thing. I'm forcing, for you to think this and that. I just provided you a few little facts, which we're supposed to all know. And obviously, I'm here as a Vedic specialist to help everyone to realize what you guys doing. And it's your choice to be ignorant or not. Okay. Om Shanti, guys. Olga was here with you.